Hello, I got MIWA 3800 here. It's a magnetic lock with 4 magnetic sliders. And 4 dimple pins top. You can see the bitting right here and here. Alright, so let's try to get it picked. I have had huge problems with choosing the correct way how to tension the lock, because nothing was fitting there. So let's see what happens now. Okay, I'm gonna start with the dimples. 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 is loose, 4 is binding. Gonna click out of 4, back to 1, nothing on 1. Something out of 2, click on 3, little movement on the core. Back to 1 now, 1 is binding. Click on 1. Okay, I think that's all for the top pins for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick the magnetic sliders. Okay, so number 4 is silent, releasing tension. Okay, now it's rattling, but I think I dropped some pin, I heard some pin drop. So let's check. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't feel like it, at least. I guess I did not drop anything. So let's check this number 4 again. Okay, it looks good now. Alright. Now I'm gonna insert this here. And gonna take this thing, hopefully it will hold. Okay, now let's check the right side. Three is rattling, 1 as well, 2 as well. Did I miss something? I think I got something out of 1. Yes, there is this. And movement on the core as well. But I need to check 4 now again. If it's fine. Yes, it is. Okay. Back to the magnets. This and this. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay, now 3 is silent. Okay, now it's rattling. 1 is completely silent. Now he's rattling. 2 is silent. Okay, he's rattling now. 3 is silent. Okay, now I hear some rattling. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to the left side. Maybe the slider on the left got stuck on some serration or something, because these magnets have serrations. Okay, well, hopefully this will be enough to set it. Yes, he's silent. Okay, he's rattling now. So yeah, put this here, this here, and this here. I'm gonna spend more time changing the tensioners than actually picking the lock. Okay, back to here. 3 silent. Now there's a sound. 1 is silent. And the lock is open. Alright. Well, sorry for the changing of tensioners, but I didn't find a better way to float pick the sliders. Alright, so let's get this gutted and see what's inside. Okay. Sorry for the mess on the table. Okay, just a second, I need to make some space here. Alright, this should be fine. Okay, so first thing I need to remove this very annoying circlip that's here. Okay, there he goes. Just a little more rotation. Yeah, this should do it. Circlip and this little ring, and there's the key. And a follower. Okay. Out you go, buddy. Good. There's another metal ring in here, so he goes away. And we can start gutting the lock. Okay. Make space. Alright, so I'm gonna dump the key pins first. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Great. 3 and 4. Okay, I'm gonna take out the drivers now. The magnets will be last. Okay. There's 1 and some wafers, because why not? Wafers everywhere. Okay, there goes 1 wafer. No idea where he went. I have to find him later. And guess what? Another wafer in position 2. Oh, there's the wafer from one. Okay. And the driver. Driver 3, and guess what else? Indeed, it's a wafer. Oh, conveniently now he fell into the slot. And number 4, and this might shock you, but there's a wafer. Okay, let's dump the springs now. That's the way to dump springs all over the place. But I have them under control. See, everything is fine. And I even found the lost wafer. So that's good. Okay, that's all there is in the core. Now we're gonna deal with the magnets. So as you can see, there are 4 magnets that stick out of the lock, and if I insert the key, they're not gonna get pulled inside, quite the opposite, as the magnets make their way through the core. But if I push them a little bit inside, they stay there, right? So they basically, what they do is they directly block the core rotation. There's no sidebar, but they just block it directly. Okay, so I'm gonna remove magnet number 1, and in every chamber with these magnets there's a tiny little spring that is very, very springy indeed, and it can get lost easily. Okay, so this is 2, and the spring, actually not touching the springs because I had several accidents with it. I always found it by some work of luck, but I'm not gonna risk it again. Okay, and there's our 4th magnet. Yeah, now they joined together. Okay, so we got the lock, got it. Let's see close up. Okay, so we have normal key pins, some very weird drivers. You can see, if you look closely, that the driver has a tiny little serration, and this serration makes most of the pins click twice, and they can get caught there really, really hard. This is a really weird driver pin. I don't think I saw it in other videos with this spike at the bottom, but you can also see the serration at the top. Okay, and that the same is for the other drivers. You can see a lot of master wafers that I will do later, and we have the sliders here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You can see one of the magnets in there, and this part sticks out, and this is on the top and blocks the core rotation. Okay, so there are many videos that go through the whole physics kind of thing. Basically, I just know that these magnets can be polarized in different directions, I guess, and before you pick the lock you have to map basically the way that they interact with your magnet. They can be oriented north, left, north, right, and south, I think, and you just have to find the correct orientation of your pick. If you put it inside like this, or like this, and listen when does the slider make noise, this rattling. Alright, so I guess that's it for today. Here's the core, the slots for the magnets, and the top pins. And you can see in the housing that the magnets have slots of their own, these little holes inside, and that's how they block the core rotation. Alright, so thank you for watching and see you next time.